It's some time!
What if you fall into quicksand?
No problem. I am quicker than quicksand.
Oh, some. Quicksand is a waterlogged mixture of sand, clay, and salt. It is a non-Newtonian fluid. That is, it changes its thickness or viscosity depending on the stress applied on it. So, an undisturbed quicksand appears and acts like a solid. But when we step on it, our weight increases the stress. Hence, it starts behaving like a liquid, thus causing us to sink. However, we will not fully sink into quicksand. Why? Firstly, because quicksand is usually not very deep. Secondly, it is believed that quicksand is a bit denser than humans. So what? In an experiment, experts prepared aluminum beads which had similar density as humans. When they placed those beads in quicksand and moved them to mimic the action of a panicked human, the beads sank, but only halfway, thus indicating that we will not completely sink in quicksand. What if the moon disappeared?
Some the Great will start shining and take its place.
Oh, some. Firstly, our nights would definitely be darker. Due to this, night predators like owls would find it very difficult to hunt at night. But this would be great news for stargazers as there is no interference from moonlight. Secondly, as the moon's gravity is no longer there to hold the Earth, it would rotate faster and thus our days will be much shorter than 24 hours. Craters on Moon are a proof that it has protected Earth from thousands of asteroids and comets. This no longer will be the case. With the moon missing, tides in our oceans will be much smaller as only sun will slightly influence them. Changing tides will also influence the global weather patterns. Finally, moon's disappearance might tilt Earth's axis drastically, causing extreme changes in seasons and climate. What if plastic was never invented?
No problemo. Instead of plastic, people will use a mastic.
Stop it, some. Plastic is not biodegradable. As compared to organic waste, it takes hundreds of years to decompose. No plastic means land and water pollution would be reduced by a great extent. But plastic is cheap, extremely easy to manufacture, very versatile, and doesn't get affected by water. It would be very difficult to replace plastic. Glass and paper can theoretically replace plastic, but this would come at a grave cost. Firstly, it would prove to be expensive. Secondly, as paper is made from trees, it can prove to be a disaster for the environment. Electronics industry would greatly suffer as plastic is widely used everywhere, from computers to smartphones. To conclude, instead of banning plastic altogether, banning the use of single-use plastic seems like a solution the world is waiting for. What if we accidentally eat plastic?
No plastic, no pollution is the some mantra.
Wow, some. Firstly, plastic is not biodegradable. As compared to organic waste, it takes hundreds of years to decompose. But if the quantity of swallowed plastic is small, then it will not be a problem. Our body pushes out the materials which it cannot digest. Problems might occur if the quantity of swallowed plastic is large. Our body will not be able to push it out. It will stay in our gut and might partially prevent further food digestion. In extreme cases, this may also prove to be fatal. Also, many plastics are chemical-laden. These chemicals are commonly known as phthalates. They are used to make plastics more flexible, transparent, hard to break, as well as to increase their longevity. Phthalates are extremely harmful to our body. They can damage our liver, kidneys, lungs, and reproductive system.